Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? Today's a good day for a good day. Oh, so of course, woke up and the news is all about the 20th anniversary tomorrow of 9/11. And so it should be. And one of the people talked about how it was the greatest crisis in modern history in northern um, North America. And I was thinking, well, collectively, the thing heard around the world, yeah, it was pretty huge. But then we also had a lot of trauma prior to that as Canadians or as pre Canadians, as we pummeled our Indigenous peoples. And we are living through trauma right now. Massive trauma. It didn't just happen to North America, it's happened to the whole world. And you know what happened 20 years ago when our American neighbors literally took their hits? Canada said, we're bigger than that. Canada said, come here. Our reputation for hospitality and brotherly care, sisterly care, was cemented throughout the world. I was in Europe when 9/11 happened. I was planning on coming back home about 9/17, about a week after. And we got all the reports coming through in Europe, and on American television it was Canada has stepped up. Gander, Newfoundland stood in the gap and welcomed us all, and we have so many people now, we have to get them home from Gander, and we're vetting them, and they didn't know who was on the planes. They just knew planes needed to land. And they could have said, no, there could be a terrorist there. We don't want them aimed at our doors. But they didn't. They stepped up. And I was so proud internationally to be a Canadian. So proud to be a Canadian. We handled that crisis well. We stood, we welcomed. There was an overwhelming national desire to help and hold our neighbors. And so this morning, as I was thinking about that, having been international at that time, like over in Europe, watching the world critique the situation and applaud and thank Canada, I thought it was very reminiscent of Canadian Armed Forces in World War II. We step up. We do, as Canadians, we step up. It's in our makeup. It's in our Canadian DNA, if you will. I know that's not the scientific use of DNA. In Rwanda, we stepped up. And yet, when there's an enemy we cannot see, and its name is COVID, we decide we're going to go against our government. We decide we're going to trash them verbally, and we're going to call them names and liken them to Nazis, and we're going to disrespect and dishonor each other. It hurts my heart, especially when people who claim to follow Jesus do it. Regardless of where you stand, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. The names I hear, Christians calling other Christians, unacceptable, not okay. We are to love God with everything we have, our mind, our spirit, the depths of our dreams. We're to love God with our words and our actions, with every ounce of our strength. And in so doing, we will love our neighbors the way we love ourselves. And you know what? This whole 18, 19 months, whatever it's been now, who knows? I've lost count. You know what it tells me? That we don't love ourselves. We look in the mirror and we think God made some sort of mistake because we can't possibly love who He's created us to be if we are treating fellow image bearers this way. So today I call our people, whether you claim Christ or not, whether you claim Canada or you're international to us, whatever that looks like, I call you, humanity, to step up. Be hospitable. I don't have much to offer, but it's yours. I've got a table with an extra chair. Come sit. I disagree with you on, but that's okay. That's the challenge of church, is that we do not have to sit and go. We've had people go, well, you know, your church is a little too much on that social justice, so we feel God telling us to look elsewhere. If you see a problem, instead of expecting it to be fixed for you, get involved and fix from within. So if you're trashing our leadership after our leadership debate yesterday, hey, guess what? There are spots all over desperately looking for political leadership. So step up, get involved, and work the work to change from within instead of just trashing other people. It's not the right way to go about it. And above all, take a gander. Take a gander at Newfoundland and say, I'm going to be the kind of person that welcomes, that says, if you are derailed, if you are off your flight path, come here. I am a safe person for you. Are you a safe person? Take a gander, people. I know that's cheesy, and people of Gander, Newfoundland can email me. But seriously, take a gander at your life today and say, where do I need to be more welcoming? Where do I need to be less judgmental? Where do I need to love God and love my neighbor? Where do I need to relook at myself and learn to love myself? And when there's a problem, get rid of the problem. Work hard. Take another gander today, and as you are doing it, take some time for some sweet dreams. May your memories hold some joy along the way too.